Last time on Vampyr.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Over here? Hang on. I know I said I got things to do, but I have a scythe in my coat. This time on Vampyr. Hello, everybody. My name is Mathis, and welcome back to some more Vampyr. Relax, lady. We're here. We're back at the hospital, baby. And we're going to figure out what this lady wants, because she won't let us do anything unless we answer the door. Oh, my God. Shut up.
Hurry up.
Hey, I'm a doctor. What? You're okay? I'm here. Hey, how's
Yes,
it going?
Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Oh,
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
The room is off limits. No antiseptics at all?
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic,
hate how she just
supplies
looks
have
at
been
me
running
directly.
scarce for months now.
I may have a solution.
I'm trying to do that
In
face.
France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined
there it is.
correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead.
Looks
Now,
like she's
where's the
pinching off
hospital
a
storeroom?
poop that's about to pop
The
through.
storeroom. Fat chance. This is the Pembroke.
Stop looking at me.
The
I know I'm
space
talking
is
about you, but
luxury we
look,
don't have.
don't talk. All right, I can't. Don't look at me.
Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
I'm just not looking at her anymore.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
All right. Me and my vampire-y body is gonna take care of things, but I'm gonna go out my way, girl. You can't stop this. I'm going out. Even though it's back that way, I want to go out this way. I can't go out that way. Dude, you told me about the sweet back entrance or back exit I had, and it's all a lie. There is no back exit. Playing the melancholical music. Is this like a surgery room in here? Yeah, sorta. Can't teleport while I'm in the hospital. Can't go in there. Pardon me while I explore a little bit. Haven't really taken a look at the second floor all that much. I know we need to go to the third floor at some point. I'm sure we'll make our way up there eventually. Dr. Swansea. Okay, sorry, Dr. Swansea. First of all, how'd you know I was there? Are you a vampire? Second of all, I can do what I want. I am a vampire. Hey, you look like you might be staring at a wall. Who are you?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital.
Do you need surgery?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Ooh.
You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I don't see any bites
I
on you.
beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well,
A human who thinks she's a
tonight maybe
vampire?
I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
Oh,
You
Thelma.
keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
What? I don't believe her at all, but okay, what? All right, whatever you say.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel.
Is she a
within this
vampire kin?
hollow shell of flesh.
Describe it, girl. Or coded system. Well, tell me how you feel. Let's play
Please.
along a little bit.
Describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul.
An actual thing,
or in your
by
case,
the way.
a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal.
Let's see what it says. Thelma's affected by coded syndrome. Okay.
You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Do it. I want to see it.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
I mean, I killed everything that was over there, so...
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I
It's not really a drug, though, as a thing. I just want to make sure we got nothing else. All right.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Actually, I'm curious. Hang on. We'll go
Good
back.
evening.
I want to check something real quick. Who are you really? There we go.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Sure. It would be hilarious, though, if she actually was a vampire. All right. Goodbye. I got to go to the morgue where I definitely won't be attacked by something at all. It's 110% safe. I'm gonna go to the morgue. Can I not go in through here?
It's locked.
Is that not the morgue? I love the effect. That's just like the liquidy kind of effect that happens when you go into vamp vision. Looks great. Even if I can't go in there, it's cool that it looks like I could if I wanted to. The level design in this game is fantastic, man. I'm loving it. Quarantine influenza. Hello. All right. If a district's health drops below critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. Citizens will be reported missing, and then I think it said something else. Oh, we can actually quick swap our weapons. We gotta try our new power while we're here. Find some ferrous tartarat, find some quinine, and some sodium hydrochlorite. And with vampire vision, we can hopefully detect any enemies before they get anywhere near us. Glass vials. Hey, I'm not here to fight, but if you want to fight, I'm into it. Is that going to be the way out? I don't want to necessarily leave yet, for obvious reasons, I think. So, two upstairs and one downstairs.
I cannot enter.
And I can't get in there. I don't think there's anything on at least the first floor, it seems. I feel like I would have detected it by now. And right now it does seem like there's nothing at all. Not even just enemies, but just nothing of use here. Though candles being lit indicates somebody's here. It's got some creepy music playing. And the fact that I can dash her. Oh, yup. Yup. Alright, let's go. He's very weak to blood abilities. Let's see if I can get up behind him. Get him! Alright, we're gonna try that. Oh! Damn!
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop.
That was
Must
cool
be
looking.
The same strain.
Watery,
The
sturdy
sickness
blood
moves faster than influenza.
Well, how do you know that, though? Did you recognize who that was? Got some shotgun shells and bullets. I've had no reason to use a gun at all. Combat hasn't been that bad. Give me
This
that.
key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Yeah, that'll lead us, I think, to the elevator that we can probably pop down there. Guarantee there's gonna be something down there we gotta fight. What? I didn't mean to take out my... Whoa! Okay! Where the hell did you come from, my dude? And I'll drink you. I didn't mean to actually use that ability, but oh well. Where'd he come from? It actually caught me off guard.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective.
He actually caught me by surprise.
They do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Okay. Take watery, rich blood sample. I assume all this is gonna let me, I want to analyze it, unlock new medicines I can possibly make. So we should just be able to swing down here. Okay. Hey. You are not normal. Alright, let's fucking go, dude. Two zombies? Two skulls, rather. Sorry, two rogue skulls. Both very weak to blood and okay to melee.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not open.
Get him! Get him. Kind of just trying to top off. That's, see, when you start figuring out the feel of the game, man, the combat's kind of slick. I like it. I want to mess around with the guns a little bit, I think, at some point. Not quite yet. Especially not here, where it feels like I'm going to need as much time as I can. You are losing your mind, my dude. Oh! Nope! Come on, I can't dodge. Whew. You know what? Okay. I want to drink up. Oh, he countered. Oh, wait, I can block. What am I talking about? There is a way to block, but I think I have to have the two-handed weapon in order to make that work. Because it... Yeah, Y is that, and I think Y in the two-hander is the block. So potentially no way to block with a one-handed weapon. Also, you can't detect enemies that far out, it seems. You need to be relatively close by. Oop. Rogue Skull.
It's locked.
All right, let's see what this says. Death report. Office of Pembroke Hospital Medical Examiner report of investigation. Decadent Samuel Connor. Race, Caucasoid. Male, 39. Unknown, fisherman. Type of death, natural. Probable cause of death, fast progressing pneumonia by virus-induced pulmonary consolidation. Examination attendees, Dr. Corcoran Tippett, Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan, which we need to say hi to at some point. The name and signature medical examiner, Corcoran Tippett. Well, we can go talk.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to
I'd better look into this.
Mr. Tippett. Might be a little bit of a Mr. Liar, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we've got a skull over there. Just want to see if there's anything out this way, if it's just another room. He really wants to get into that. We can just kind of go. Boom. Goodbye. More blood. Pop this door open as well. Creepy, man. Very creepy in here. This looks like a fucking big old boss fight room. This is where I'm supposed to be. So before we go in there, let's go back over here and explore. There's a body. Kind of looking for anything that shimmers. This is where I came from? Yeah, this is where I came from. Okay. Well. I'm sure this will definitely not be a boss fight at all. Yep, there he is. John Doe. Oh! Okay. Whoop! Whoa! Okay, okay, sir. I can't, like, detect him. Okay. He's almost dead. Not bad.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger.
I mean, you just did, and it was actually not even that hard.
Drink blood is so tempting.
It wasn't that bad, buddy. Like, it was fine. You outmaneuvered him fine.
Sodium hypochlorite.
Everything was good.
Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Nothing else here. Just move up. Honestly, overreaction. Oh, crafting bench. Okay. You have enough components to craft a medicine, treatment of fatigue. Well, can I analyze this first? Watery-rich blood sample. A small dose of watery-rich blood that can be used to create blood serums for vampires. Can I make one of these? No. So we can make one of these. We gotta make two? I guess just the one? Well, still sounds like there's skulls roaming around the morgue here, but... I don't see anything. Though I would expect we'll be attacked again on the way out. Hey, man. Yeah. Not that bad when I have that. I'm out of blood, though, so I need to take it a little easy here. Where'd he go? I want to at least drink a little bit. Okay. Okay. Back up. Come on. Yeah, it's actually not that bad, man. It really does feel like... Alright, I got a bunch of stuff. It does feel like the combat's kind of like a B-tier sort of Bloodborne, aggressive, dodging and attacking, which is kind of cool. I'm into it. I really like Bloodborne combat. So, I'm sold 100% on that. Okay. Can't quite go up there. Trash. I mean, crafting equipment. What is up here? This feels like I can go somewhere. Why do I have a feeling this window eventually is going to be useful? Like, it's very clear it leads to, maybe a room I can't get to. At some point. Hey, I did it! I got the medicine that treats fatigue. It's not even like it's a very valuable one in any way. It just, you know, it is what it is. So I'm assuming I need to go to the nurse or back to my room. Oh, back to my room? Craft the treatment for fatigue. I crafted a treatment for fatigue already at the crafting table back in the morgue. What do you want me to do it again for? Where the hell's my... Oh, over here. There, I crafted the treatment for fatigue. I have 2 of them. No, I already did it. I literally already did it. You want another one? Oh, treatment for fatigue. Wait, what the fuck is this then? Why did I make that? Oh, God. Why did I do that? Oh, my God. I can see the comments. Please. No Roasterino. I gotta go back into the... Do I need to go back into the morgue then? Shit. So what do I need? Before I leave, let's figure out what I need. Because I can't remember. I already used it. I thought I was doing it. I'm not. Sodium hypochlorite solution, which I used for this both times. Sodium hypochlorite solution. Please don't be mad. No Matterino, please. I will leave and come back. Maybe Milton will have a hookup. Although I think he might only have weaponry. I think we're going to need to go back out into the morgue and hunt. Hopefully the quest isn't completely borked in that way. Can I buy anything from you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
I just kind of wanted to train to see if you got anything to...
If you have a problem
trade,
with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
No need for such animosity. Or, no, jealousy won't do any good, Dick.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
You're just mean, then.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time, his enthusiasm has become...
Yeah, he really likes
Careless.
blood-sucking vamps, really.
Exactly
Kind
what
of his
are you
favorite
talking
thing right now.
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
I mean, you're not wrong. You have bad memories of your military service?
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
All right.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
Dedicated
And what
to getting my
exactly
shit
is
out of
that supposed
Vampire
to mean?
World.
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge is our main weapon. No reason to justify my actions to you. I have saved many lives. Knowledge is our main weapon.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative. It is a question of integrity.
So I guess my character's maybe done some questionable
These
shit.
men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
All right.
Thank you.
I gotta go fight more zombies. I'll be back. Wait, something in here? Glass vials. Seems to be it. Unfinished letter. Pembroke Hospital, 2nd of November. My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick on the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Mr. Robot. You remember Robert Chadwick? The big guy with the mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure something as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors fix my arm, And then he died! No? Is that you? That must be you then. Yeah, your arm's all tied up. Dorothy Crane. Alright. Focus, Matt. Let's focus. We've got to leave. And go around back. I think. Hopefully. And back into the morgue. Where I need this stuff, man.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding?
That's a good question.
I should investigate.
I mean, that's just kind of a weird assumption to make, honestly, but not bad. Hey, how are you?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana. Pawnbroker and humble guardian of this
Alright, that could be
What do
good.
you mean?
Maybe I can sell some
You
shit.
used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
Or
No,
buy some
sir.
shit.
It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
You're very creepy. Let's trade.
Please show me one.
Of course.
I need sodium hydrochloride solution, ferrous tartrate. I think it's this. I need to buy multiple. That should be it, man. Well, we can talk to him, though.
Good evening.
Your life in London. You're not afraid of the dead?
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
Okay, then. How'd you get the job?
How did you get
feel? I
this
feel like
job?
you like dead
After I
bodies
left
maybe
the
a little
army.
too much.
I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Yeah, alright. I can agree with that to a point. Have we met?
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago.
We don't talk
You
about
were
the
missing,
sister.
and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Yeah.
Do you work
Relieved of
here alone?
something.
Yes,
Specifically
very
life.
easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why watch the bodies?
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Fair.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Okay. You're a pawnbroker.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes to trade?
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor.
But also, I bought some and I'm going to use
and
it,
all
so,
my
you know, it
clients
is what
are
it is.
good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of...
With the quarantine, It's not always easy.
Exchange. It doesn't tell me what you sell, though.
What kind
With
See?
the quarantine, it's not always easy.
So I trade
to...
on exchange. It doesn't answer my question. I ask him what he sells.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
He's a good guy, this
Do you
guy.
think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Huh.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like
I don't
to
know,
be
man. There'd be
helpful.
so much you could live
Quite
to
depressing,
see.
wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Unless, you know, you live
But
to
the
see like a
good news
nuclear
is
war or something. Not so
We'll
much.
all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No,
Every time he
Doctor
says his
Lee,
name, I'd
I'm
want to
a
say Mr.
foolish
Canada.
man, but I like to think otherwise.
All right. Appreciate the
Goodbye,
trade.
Mr.
See you, Mr. Canada. Let's swing back upstairs and make what we need to make. Because we're dumb. Well, that's not the way to to my room. Sorry, I'm new here still. Hey. I like the idea of while we're in this hospital, you know, talking to a few people here and there as we kind of naturally wander around and explore, learning our surroundings. I wish I could sprint a little faster, but I just can't. Also, we have 1,300 experience. I think it might be worth leveling up our stamina a bit, as I'm realizing dodging and fighting is pretty stamina heavy. So we're going to go through quite a bit. I did it. We did it, everybody. We did the doctoring thing. We spent a little bit of money to do it, but got it done, because we're doctors. I'm a doctor, not a vampire. Actually, I'm a vampire doctor. Dr. Acula? Dr. Acula. Thelma, you're dumb. So what am I looking for? Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Sure, Dorothy Crane. What the fuck? What's happening out? What? Why are they, like, wildly... What the fuck? Mortimer's out there? Girl, there's something happening out there.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Here,
Yes,
yeah.
nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls? When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Sure. Investigate citizens' actions. Diseases. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Okay, we're going in here then. So I need to see you? He's fatigued. Alright, that's easy enough. He's
Good
also
evening,
walking
Mr.
into a
Gosling.
door.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Life in London. How painful is your
How
throat?
So painful.
Okay, we already asked him that.
Why did your...
My mother.
Alright, just want to make sure. Personal questions. Nothing. Medical
Do you
checkup.
need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Give medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
There you go. Done.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
So curious. What the hell was I seeing out here that was like so bright red and filled with blood? Did nobody else see that? It was out here. It was like right there. I don't understand.
I will not let you down, Mark.
Who are you? Talk
Good
to
evening,
me.
Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Dr. Acula. that's
Thank
me.
you. And
Thank
you
you.
are...
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Good to know. Tell me about yourself
Please, could you
first.
tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed.
Sure.
I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose that career? Tell me about your experiments.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this
He
epidemic.
sounds like me.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
This guy is a fanboy. I'll be glad to help.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
Alrighty. Give me more about
What can
Pembroke.
you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
He is incredibly optimistic. He seems very obsessed with blood transfusion. Do you need my help?
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Okay, cool.
You
We got a
seem
new
quite
investigation.
Optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
No, you are not.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Man, you guys are at each other's throats a bit.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
You must remain neutral? Should he? Is our doctor supposed to remain neutral?
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed
This is
of
the
putting
guy
his
that has
children
broke
at
his
risk
arm.
because of his own negligence.
Got it. Well, we got a little information when we want to eventually get around to Mr. Fiddick here.
Goodbye, Doc.
But we'll worry about that after we go talk to Dr. Swansea. He wants to see us. Blood temptation. Remember, citizens' blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. I like how the game is like, no, really, kill somebody. But I have no need to right now. If the game does eventually challenge me to the point where I feel the need to do so, we will start talking about being a monster instead of a hero. And who knows, we may dabble anyway. We may murder one or two people here and there for fun. I don't know if I'm going to play this completely keeping my nose clean. Though that's my typical way of playing. Yeah, I do find it more interesting sometimes and definitely more challenging for me to make the bad guy choice. So I might make a couple bad guy choices. Or maybe like neutral guy choices of people that I find abhorrent and kill them anyway.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death.
That's a not textured skull.
You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area...
Do we have anything about him that we don't? We still don't know anything about him. Also, what is that little... So is that what that means? Yellow is fatigued. He's recovering. He's fatigued. I'm just trying to see what... Yeah, it must mean... What's the point of healing these people if I don't want to drink their blood?
Your town, the hospital,
Curious.
a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire.
Aha!
One might say a gift from heaven.
I'm a living paradox. I'm a living paradox.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
This is not amusing. I guess we need each other?
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling.
Yeah, but you can mesmerize
And
people.
until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
All right, and we have ourselves our next step towards figuring out what's going on with us through main story. But this is where we're going to stop this episode. Like I said, once I get back from my trip, we're going to be looking at, like we did with Kingdom Come Deliverance, like hour-plus long episodes and such. So I apologize. These are around 30 minutes to 45. But I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, let me know in the comment section below by hitting the like button. Your support means the world to me. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye.